What is a buffer solution? A buffer is a solution that can resist changes in pH. A buffer solution is made from a weak acid and its conjugate base. Here's a table with some examples of weak acids and their conjugate bases. How do buffers work? Buffers work to keep the pH constant by reacting with any extra hydronium or hydroxide ions that are added to the solution. Consider a buffer solution containing H2CO3 and HCO3. When acid is added to the solution, the conjugate base HCO3 negative reacts with it to turn it into water. This consumes the extra H+ and keeps the pH constant. When base is added to the solution, the weak acid H2CO3 reacts with it to turn it into water. This consumes the extra hydroxide ions and keeps the pH constant. Buffers are important for processes or reactions which require specific and stable pH ranges. An example is blood, which acts as a buffer in the human body. If the alkaline nature of blood increases, buffer solutions bring down the pH value of blood. The reverse happens if blood becomes acidic. The answer is NaClO. Any salt that contains ClO as its anion would work. This is because a buffer must contain a weak acid and its conjugate base. The cation really doesn't matter as long as you know the salt they form is soluble. The two components are HC6H5CO2 because that is a weak acid, and C6H5CO2 negative because that is its conjugate base. The answer is NaNO2. You could also have KNO2 or outline NO2. All you need is something that will dissolve to give you NO2 negative. Here we can see a weak acid, H2CO3, neutralizing a strong base to create water and acting as a buffer. In this reaction, we can see the conjugate base HCO3 negative reacting with the strong acid to form neutral water.
Created using Powtoon.